Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Ben Tech Gamer. Today we will be reviewing the latest Samsung Tab. I think it's called Samsung Galaxy Tab S11 or Samsung Tab S11 Ultra. So there is like I think two specs. There's normal or rather three specs if not. So there's normal 11, 11 plus, and then the Ultra one. Tab 11 or Galaxy Tab 11 Ultra. You can check that out. Anyway, so in the box you get the tablet, you get the S Pen included, and a charging cable which supports up to 80 watts or something, I believe. And I believe you also get like a manual and warranty papers. Only those. The package itself is very slim, so they do not obviously included the charging cable, no charging brick rather, because nowadays most of the high-end phones does not, or tablets does not include anymore. Assuming you have one, you have very few tablets that include like the OnePlus 13 tab, I believe includes it. Yeah, includes the charger, very fast charger, and they also their tablet also has much higher battery and charges much more. Anyway, let's get to the review. So the display is an AMOLED, AMOLED, I think AMOLED, yeah, AMOLED OLED, and supports a resolution higher than 1440p but less than 4K. I think it's somewhere around 29160 times 800p or something. So which is higher than the any other. Not I wouldn't say any other, because actually the OnePlus Pad 3, the latest one released, has even higher resolution, but it's not OLED. So in my opinion, although the resolution is lower here, because of the OLED panel, the colors are more vibrant, and this looks much better visually than the OnePad Plus 3. And this also includes anti-reflective thing, so it does not reflect. Like if you look at, so if for I don't know if you can see it, but if I did like this, it's not reflective. So this is not reflective. And also the anti-reflective coating does slightly reduce the color accuracy, or other color how it will look on a glossy OLED. So Samsung, unfortunately, unlike let's say iPad, I mean, does not give you the option to choose if you want the anti-reflective coating or not. I personally does not use my tablet anyway on a very reflective surrounding, so I could easily manage the surrounding and would have get a better visual, like on my my Apple iPad, the M4 Pro. So I wish they would have done that, but it's not a big thing, because only in case you compare, like use, let's say, your iPad, then suddenly use this, you'll know. But if you keep on using this, you'll forget about that. So not a big thing. Now let's get to the display. So how it looks. So this is one of the biggest iPad I ever used. So look at how big it's. I think this is 14.6 or 9 is something like that. Very big to use. The display quality is very good. The brightness also is very good. I can show you how bright it gets. So this is how bright it gets. This brightness is better than, I would say, OnePad Plus 3. But I wouldn't say it's better than iPad, because iPad is also using OLED, and that too tantrum OLED. So it uses two OLED screens. So I don't know if the brightness is better than this. To me, both looks equal, at least in home. Maybe if you try the HDR test as well. So that's how the display looks. Now, you can use this thing basically. Oops. Okay, so this thing, this pen, I you can use on anything on the display, Twitter or X, YouTube, Netflix, whatever you want. On the iPad, it does not work on everything. So this is an improvement in that. So in comparison. Also, before let's talk about Wi-Fi. So this Samsung Galaxy Tab or Samsung Tab whatever supports Wi-Fi 7. And Wi-Fi 7 is the latest and the highest Wi-Fi standard as of now. And Samsung, as always, they will improve. They will always upgrade to the latest. So when you compare it to, let's say, the direct competitor iPad will support like Wi-Fi 6E. So if I go to a speed test, so my router is around that side. So there's like 3 wall in between. So let's do a speed test and see what speed results we get. Let's put like this, since most of them we use like this iPad anyway. So here's the speed. Okay, let me look. I didn't even see what the speed is. Oh, it turned off weird. Shut down. That's very weird. Okay, you know what? When I press this, it made a shutdown. So let's put it like this, so that it doesn't shut down anymore. Yeah, better to put it like this. All right, everyone. So I think it shut down because I pressed this too much when I was showing like this. So just make sure whenever you use tab like this, do not put in this angle. So that's a lesson. Okay, anyway, so as I was saying, Wi-Fi 7. So again, go to speed test, server. Now, so this is a speed test. I'm not even seeing what speed I'm gonna get. So when after a time, I have to turn back and look at the speed. The reason is so that I'm not biased showing you speed. Okay, now let's turn back and see what it is. All right, so the download I'm getting is 480 through the wall, which means that this means that the Wi-Fi I'm getting when passing through the what is it called? Passing through the 3 walls is not good. So my laptop in comparison will do 2000 MB per second download to the wall. This doesn't. So now let's try one more thing. So there is another Wi-Fi called MLO. So MLO is that it combines all the bands it can get to get more range and speed. So let me connect to that. Let me connect to that and try again. See if that increases speed through the wall. Okay, logging in. Okay, let me see. Okay, connect. Let's see if it connects or not. Oh yeah, I made a mistake in my password. Okay, let's connect that again. Okay, it's connected and it's checking the quality of internet connection. Just a second. Connect. Okay guys, so it took some time, but now I am connected to the REVMLO to that, and I'm going to connect this way now. So maybe the Wi-Fi antenna is in the front, and you may get better range this way than that way. We'll try that way as well. Okay, so let's do the speed test. So now I am getting about close to 1 GB, 900 MB per second this way. So upload is very low, about 200. Alright, let me increase the brightness so you can also see. Brightness is too low. So as you can see, this is the speed I'm getting. This one. Now let me try again like this. Okay, let me look. Okay, so I was wrong. The antenna is in the back. The antenna is in the back, and the router is there. So when I turned it around, I got more speed, upload and download. So download I got 1.3 GB even through the wall, and upload I got 690. So the MLO system, basically what it does is it connects all the bands at the same time to deliver speed. So when I connected to only the 6 GB gigahertz band, I mean, and it couldn't get that much range, or rather that much of speed. No, I was getting range but not speed. So I was getting basically half. So when I connect to MLO, it downloaded the speed, this fast speed, even it crosses. So it's using all the bands. So this is why MLO is great on Wi-Fi 7, and all the latest Wi-Fi 7 router, if it's like usually anywhere from medium, not the lowest but medium to high, you will get this MLO. Oops. Okay, now let's go to sound and quality. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to choose a HDR video. So let me find HDR video. Okay, and also test the sound. So I'm going to put the sound very high. This is the highest sound possible on this. So I am putting the highest resolution at 4K 60 HDR. This is the HDR and also high volume. This is the highest volume.
excuses for your anger. You're drowning in sorrow. When all the reasons to stay are selfish, you must go. I'll show you out this burden is hiding the meaning of it all. How beautiful this life can be. You don't have to grow. Don't waste your life respecting the rulers. There is no time you need to run. Take every chance and all you can find. Any love or any crime. Go cast a light and shine it around. It's all we have to survive this world. Don't think of all you have to leave behind. You're all I have to survive this world.
Okay, guys. So that's the HDR quality, very high quality on YouTube. So that's the HDR quality. Now, I've seen in many forums that Samsung tablet or Android tablets in general does not support, let's say, more than 2 TB of external storage. That's not true. I tried. I was able to get up to 8 TB, which is the industry standard, as in Apple also supports it. As long as you are, I think the format of the drive is exFAT, which basically supports all the device, including Apple's. So as long as it's 8 TB of exFAT, it will support it. Obviously, it won't support the NFFS or something, which is the Windows format. Now, in terms of games, I think you can download from online, as in like third-party stuff. You can, however, the App Store also supports like PUBG Mobile, those kind of games. It does not, however, support like high professional game. Like for example, the iPad M4 supports this game called Death Stranding 1, which is like a console PC type gaming, and it also works on tablet. But it works only like let's say resolution of maybe 1080p at 30 because it's too powerful to handle. So my point is, unfortunately, because this operating system is not, it's mobile kind of operating system, Android operating system, and the chip also is kind of mobile thing, whereas Apple opted the PC style M4 with the last gen. Those tablets support, not Apple tablet supports games like Resident Evil 2, Resident Evil 3, Resident Evil Village, Resident Evil 4. Maybe even the next Resident Evil Death Stranding 1, the M5 may support it, maybe not M4. It may download, but it may be terrible. Yeah, and this is because, like I said, Apple now uses PC chip on the tablet. So the tablet is technically more powerful. So games you get here are limited and mobile games, unless the developer specifically developed for Android, which I don't think they will. Yeah, so if I go to games, you get EA Sport, that's a console type game. So there are console type game, but it needs to be developed specifically. Whereas the developer for the Mac developer easily can port to M4 since the chip is basically the same, but a little bit restricted due to the tablet's size and stuff. Anyway, so PUBG is there. Minecraft is there. Roblox. There are games. Just not. Let me check shooter games. If I press shooter games, Submit. Okay, so you get called to mobile Destiny Rising, which is not the console version at all. Yeah, most of these games are with mobile game, unlike on Apple Apple device. So also another thing is the Instagram app is more optimized here because you get a big screen. They're supporting the aspect ratio compared to, let's say, the Mac. So that's the improvement here, I would say. So the tablet, also another thing is on Twitter, if you're watching video on iPad, you can actually choose your profile. Profile, I mean, not choose your profile, I mean, choose like video quality. Like for it in Apple, not Apple, Twitter now supports 4K. So there's that issue. But at the same time, Microsoft Edge works better on Android than Apple. Maybe I don't know if Apple restrict or not. So there's that. So overall, this is an excellent tablet. Oh, I forgot to talk about what kind of size I have. So let's talk about that as well while we are here. So if I go to, I think it's in device care. Yeah. So I get my storage is 256 GB. 38 GB is used by operating system. The battery is this battery, like if you like pure spec, is much better than Apple's. However, like I said, Apple, you will use less power when you watch the same content, the same gaming, whatever. Because of that, you get more battery actually on Apple, but the battery is also not bad. The memory, as in RAM, I get 12 GB, but you can also get more. I think if you increase optimization or something, you don't need that. So our battery is great in my experience and opinion. So overall, the price of this is 1,500 Canadian, I believe, or 400 plus tax. It becomes close to 1,500. For the price, this is actually great. You get a great display, a very powerful Android tablet, great speaker, great HDR, a great Wi-Fi performance. With especially if you have a MLO supportive router or what is called mesh system. So overall a great tablet, I would recommend it. But if you want a more computer like tablet, Apple is way to go, I would say. Okay guys, thank you for watching. Have a great day.